Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is great to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today we're playing some more Hero Warband. We are continuing on with our Undead Swarm run. So if you saw the last video, and if you kind of want to know how we got here, you'll have to check out the last video, that is. But we are now in the post-game, ready to do the Endless run. We're going to put our team to the test. We're going to see how strong we actually built it, and how far this team can actually go. Now, just a few featured members of the team here. We do have Orin, the Mythic Death Rider, probably our best overall character. And we also have Jay, an Elite Wraith. Very high dodge and attack on this individual here. However, the equipment leaves a lot to be desired, right? Then we have Zev, another very, very strong Mythic Death Rider. Really, we're a pretty top-heavy team, I would say, kind of carried by our Death Riders. And then, of course, we have our pal Vin, the Adept Rattleblade, just hanging out, waiting for a promotion. So without further ado, we're going to get on into Endless mode here. Now, I don't know how this goes. I've never done Endless mode. Saw a few comments in my videos regarding Endless mode, so I'm really excited to kind of check it out. But this video will simply be as long as we survive. I'm curious to see if we can continue to sort of upgrade our characters, you know, buy equipment and things like that. Don't know how it goes, but we're going to learn lots here today. So we're going to hop right on in here, my friends. But before we do, give the video a like if you're liking the Heroes Warband. Consider becoming a subscriber to the channel if you're digging the content. And last, I thank you so much for spending some time on the channel today. So without further ado, let's just hop right on in. Let's put our undead team to the test. Let's go. Alright, so we're just right into another wave. It looks like we are getting gold. We are getting valor points. Okay. It looks like we are able to make transactions. So this is good. This is what I wanted to see because, I mean, our team can really become very strong and tap into a lot of potential. However, we just need some more gear, right? We just need to gear up. We need to promote as well. So the Liches don't promote. The Wraiths do not promote. I think our Rattleblade friend can here. And, of course, we can always go in the direction of adding army slots. So I have 175 gold. I definitely want to invest in some gear. So let's go. All right, Wraith, we have a Rattleblade promotion. How about this? I mean, Vin's been waiting literally all game long for this. So let's go. Oh, yeah, look at this. He turns into the zombie from Terraria, definitely. Like the little mini zombie dude that comes during the nights, the blood moons maybe. A Bronze Leaf Longsword. Attack speed down, but damage up. I mean, otherwise, I could save up for another army slot, I suppose. I think there's an achievement on Steam that's like get to level 65 in Endless mode, which seems kind of crazy to me. Silent Shadow Vestments. Yeah, that's ideal for our Wraith friends. Chainmail just slows you down. I don't love it. Ironclad Greaves. Now that does slow you down, but look at those HP and defense bonuses. So we'll go ahead and grab that. So another Mythic Death Rider available. I'll lock him up. Dodge chance on this band as well. So let's spend our money in that fashion. Silent Shadow Vestments, Jay. It's got you all over it, pal. And I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to go all in on dodge with Jay here. So Zev. Attack damage 3, slow chance. This is attack damage 8. Yes, okay, he's got very good legs. Thar here. Let's see, attack speed down. I think those are fine on you. So let's throw it on the new guy, Rook. The rookie. I guess he doesn't need it either. We can throw it on Vin then. You know he needs it. He's been just severely neglected. So keep him locked up. The equipment's gone. Let's go. So just to get you up to speed, our sponsors are really carrying us big here. Melee damage 135% with Miss Bones. Mr. Bones is giving us more HP and damage as well. So let's go. Let's see how Endless mode goes. Okay, so they're just going to keep on coming. Looks like bosses are involved as well. Okay. So we have Thar, Blink or Stealth. Suppose we can go with Blink with you. Attack speed. There's no significant change in attack speed. HP buff. Yeah, we'll grab that. Attack speed. Attack speed. Lux, the Falcon Slash. An adept skill, otherwise he's stunning and slowing. We also have dodge buff. I'm going to do this. Call me crazy, but I'm going to do that. Attack speed. Alright, lifesteal buff for you. Otherwise, war cry. Which is sort of an intimidation effect. Will cause the enemies to focus on you. I don't necessarily love that. Vin. Looks like we just got a wholesale upgrade. I guess let's go HP buff with you. You definitely need a lot of work here, Vin. 149 though. 0.4. Alright, so here we go. Vin has fallen. How about that? Okay, well, unfortunately, rip Vin. Our first casualty, actually. So double slash, we have Frozen Blade. Let's go with Frozen Blade. I'm okay with that. Attack damage, yes. Yeah, I'm not even sure how this endless mode goes, to be honest. Thar has fallen. So that's not good. Zev. I mean, I don't know if we just stay on the same battlefield or what exactly, like how this works. I don't know, but we're going to find out. Orin, get Frozen Blade. Absolutely. Let's go damage on you. Twice. Looks like level ups are very prevalent. Snow falls. Okay, so we have some openings in our party if we're able to add to it. I guess we're going to find out. Okay, so another wave is coming. I've got to take a moment to sort of understand this. Alright, wave 18. Okay, so more bosses. Jira's down. Okay, yeah, this is going to be short-lived for sure, I think. Electric Slash, Heaven Strike. They're both stunning effects. Let's go ahead and hit him with attack speed. Dodge buff for Lux. Yes. Damage. Okay, but our core units are certainly hanging in there. Our high dodge characters are doing a good job. Zev is down, though. He's one of our strongest, and what do you know? It's the Wraiths that remain with their dodge. Got 1,200 gold there. Holy cow. Orin and a bunch of Wraiths remain. Celestial Guardian plates. Yes, we'll be taking this. I mean, we got a bunch of openings in the team. Not to mention a bunch of gold now. Wow. Rattleblade. I mean, Blazing Sun Ring is attack damage. I think let's see what we can do to get our current units outfitted properly. So Celestial Guardian plate, yes. Morbid Doom. Let's get you equipped properly. Lion's Tunic. I mean, that might not even be enough, to be honest. Eternal Frostband. We'll take that. Yeah, these are the guys that really need attention. I need some elite weapons. Blazing Sun Ring. Do I add a Rattleblade? Seems to me like a level 1 Lich is just going to perish immediately. I suppose we can do it, though, to get our sponsors back, right? I think we lose a lot of power without our sponsors. So maybe go with like a heavily armored Lich, I suppose. We could try that. Actually, it's probably a better build for our skeleton friend here. So endless mode, yeah. This is my first exposure at it, like I've said a few times here. I like it. Heavily armored Lich. Let's go. Alright, so I think our Wraiths are super important, right? They absolutely have to stay alive. So let's get that dodge through the roof. It's pretty apparent to me that dodge is the key category to invest in. It's a warrior's weapon. I wish it was elite. It is not. A Blazing Sun Ring. Is everybody ringed up here? I mean, we got the cash. Does everybody have a pair of legs? You might as well get these on then, buddy. I think that's about the best we can do. Get a Soul Shadow. That's a mythic weapon. Celestial Rod. Shadow Strike Crossbow. Skyfire. Iron Cord. Charm of the Verdant Grove. I think we have to get back into it so we get a refresh here. Let's go. See what we can do. Let's go. So let's see. This is wave 19 then. Okay, so the waves just keep coming on. Blink with Orin. No. We're going to just go all damage with them. Vor. You need some attack speed, buddy. Slash for stun. How about Heaven Strike for stun? Dodge buff. Let's go personal dodge buff. And attack speed. We got Tyr, the Elite Rattleblade. I guess HP buff. And attack speed. Alright, so Jin is already hurt. Our new Lich. Our new recruit. Alright, so we got dodge buff for Jay. Yes. Okay, boys. Just keep working. Let's go. HP buff. Attack damage. I need the Lich mainly to survive because it helps us with our sponsorship, right? Double Fiery Slash. Do I need that? Not really. Let's go ahead and grab damage. Alright, sorry, somebody was calling me there. Alright, Vor. Lifesteal buff. Yeah, I suppose we can do that. Attack damage. Yes. HP regen. I mean, do we do this or go into dodge? I think we gotta do dodge. We have stealth or bloodlust. It's Lux, level 13. Let's go damage with them. Somebody's gotta do the killing, right? Alright, hang in there. We're at wave 19. Frozen Blade. Let's go with Lifesteal. Alright, so when the enemy spawns in, it's scary. They really come in with a bang, if you will. Alright, we got Orin, a very important unit in our warband here. I do like that the game allows you to sort of test your build. Test your team. Right? How strong is Jay, actually? How strong is Orin? Well, we're going to find out here real quick. As we just continue to lose units left and right. Troubling stuff here, my friends. Alright, Orin is down. Lux is down. And we have Jay, just the uber dodge guy. Looks like he got debuffed. But wow. Jay. That dodge, though. He's getting stun locked a bit. Orin, though. Rip Orin. Such an impressive character in so many ways. But Jay is a lone wraith. My goodness. I mean, what do I do? Do I add... Do I reroll just for all wraiths? I mean, there's a mythic warrior here. We have the gear. Finn, welcome to the team. Eternal Phoenix Soul Plate. Got another Morbid Doom. Should have probably have grabbed that that weapon. That elite one. I mean, I don't think I need really any of this stuff. We're so well outfitted. Be great if the Wraith had a mythic form. Then I could give him some actual good gear. But yeah, dodge is where it's at for sure. Not a question in my mind. What does this do? Lifesteal, skill slots, stun and burn. What is this doing? Attack damage. Death Rider Elite, Soul Blade, Eternal Phoenix Leg Guards. We have a Seasoned Falcon Blade. I mean, it's better than what Jay's rocking for sure. Eternal Phoenix Leg Guards. I mean, we have several pairs of those. Astral Ember Wand, Spellkeeper, Arcane Alacrity, Eternal Phoenix Soul Plate again, Rattle Blade. I need to add a fully evolved Wraith or these Death Riders. Although I don't think the Death Riders are really going to last too long. Just don't really foresee that. Let's see if maybe we can secure some armor. Okay, so here's a Wraith. That's nice. Let's roll this. We have the Soul Blade. Wyvern Pike Spear. We'll take that. Let's keep rolling. Stalwart Aegis Mail. No. Whispering Wind Talisman. Dodge chance plus 30. Yes. We can throw that on you, perhaps. Let's throw it on you. Let's throw this on you. Alright, so Drick. He's going to need some kind of armor here. Lion's Tunic, sure. Jay's got 94.2% dodge. However, our sponsorships have sort of left us behind, haven't they? So attack speed, move speed. I mean, I really don't like building a Wraith with slow attack speed and slow move speed, but just don't really have many other options. Dodge, 16. Seems like dodge is just where it's at. So we're going to have to go with this. I fear the end, but Jay, you saw what he was doing last round, I guess. We'll see if he's able to do it again. Something magical indeed. Alright, so Drake is just down immediately. Quinn is testing. Yeah, Quinn and Finn both fall. But here goes Jay, the Super Wraith. Let's go. And he's hanging in there. It's all about that dodge. So it really makes me wonder. I had a commenter a few videos ago ask, how do you think you get to level 65 in endless mode? You know, wave 65. Well, I think you're seeing it right here. I think this is how you do it. You do a mass dodge build where everybody is as proficient at dodging as Jay is right here. I think that's what you do. We're just going to lean in to dodge. That 1 point made it go up by 12. Wow. He must have his dodge buff on, is my guess. But look at him go. He's cutting these guys down. And another victory. Alright, Wraith. Yes, we'll add the Wraith. We have Warding Greaves. We'll grab that because it's good dodge. And then essentially what we need is the Silent Shadow Vestments. That's what we need. So let's see. Falcon Blade. Speed, range. Good damage actually as well. Lifesteal. Okay, cool. So I'm going to have to get a little happy on the rerolls here, but I'm targeting the Wraith. I mean, it's got to be the Wraith. What does this do? Crit chance, burn chance. Eternal Phoenix Soul Plate. I'll add that. But yeah, like I said, we have to build up the Wraith. We just have to. So it looks like I need another elite weapon. Put that on the shopping list, I suppose. Let's reroll Frostband. Mythic Death Rider. I'll add them because we have so much good gear. That's Lifesteal 2. It's becoming quite obvious that we definitely need some lifesteal. Let's sort of lean into the innate dodge abilities of the undead. I guess we'll give you that for now, buddy. And let's see. I mean, Beastmaster Pants, I suppose. We'll have to use those. Guardian Plates. Lifesteal 5, otherwise this does Lifesteal 18. Yeah, we're throwing that on for sure. I do like that you at least get to keep your gear, right? Your items. By way of picking them up off the floor. Alright, looking for pants that give dodge. Attack damage 3, slow chance. That one does a little bit of dodge. So we can throw that on. Leg guards. Dodge 5. Trying to really cobble together a high dodge kit on the fly here. So 82 dodge, 76 dodge, 106.2 dodge, 40.3. We're going to have to go with it. Okay, so that's some more dodge right there. I mean, this is not doing dodge. We're seeing how effective dodge actually is. So let's go with something like this. Alright, so Rune, Zahn, and Falk all down, and again, it's all on Jay. I think he's going to meet his match one of these days, but you see the effectiveness of the AoE. Melee attacks, right? And he is being stunned, which is obviously hindering his ability to attack. But otherwise, I mean, he's just a monster out there. I kind of had a feeling about the Wraith, right? I was impressed by the Death Knight as it relates to getting you through the basic game, but the Wraith is kind of what jumped out to me as particularly interesting. Especially as the team just got absolutely peeled away, like immediately. And only Jay remains. So let's roll. We're looking for, I mean, there's the Silent Shadow Vestments. I'd like a bunch more pairs of these. And then basically the Elite Ring that does dodge. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. And then Wraiths. Frostband. Death Rider. I mean, I'm just not looking for a Death Rider, man. I'd be curious what it's like to have an angel, because the one angel we built a few episodes ago was insanely strong. It just was. I mean, Jay's sporting, what, 344 max HP? I guess I have the financial flexibility to simply just re-roll this for a while. Savage Leather. Okay, here's 2 Wraiths. Alright, Rusty Leather. Nope. Dodge 16. Yes. It'd be great to get the Elite version. Forget what that ring's even called. But I'm pretty sure there's a ring that does dodge. That's Elite tier. Arcane Leggings. Dodge 20. Yes. Okay, Jay. Get some pants there, bud. I almost want to just start selling some of this junk. Let's re-roll. Chainmail Knight. Arcane Leggings again. Yes, don't mind if I do. Alright, so I need the Silent Shadow Vestments. And leading up to those, we will be using the Warding Greaves. Silkweave Trousers are okay. And that's a dodge ring. Here's a dodge ring. And this guy's at 102.7. Wyvern Pike Spear. Yep. And let's throw this on you. Probably about the best we can do. Probably shouldn't go too crazy selling this stuff. Never know when you're going to need it. Although there's certain things like these leg guards, we can sell those. I mean, this very low impact ring. This isn't adding dodge. Astral Ember Wand. I just don't see myself using a Lich again. I guess we'll hang on to that. Masterwork Leather. Can sell that, I think. Can sell this. I guess it does do a little bit of dodge. Alright, let's re-roll. Maybe see if we can grab another Wraith. I guess we'll bring on Dorn. Welcome, Dorn. Survive as long as you can. Let's go. Alright, Jay. Show them how it's done. Alright, so the team's actually holding up rather well. I think as long as the Wraiths are the ones that are taking the brunt of the offensive attack, and this dodge buff is absolutely key now. Got a lot more respect for the dodge buff here. But as long as it's the Wraiths that are taking the brunt of the attack, I think it gives us a fighting chance, at least for now. Alright, Dorn. Lifesteal buff, I suppose. Let's go with dodge. Okay, so Dorn is down. Fresh off a level up. Elite dodge buff, yes. Don't mind if I do. And dodge chance it is. Electric slash or stealth. Let's do electric slash. And dodge it is. Alright, let's keep going, guys. Who'd have thought Jay became the MVP? A dodge chance. Yeah, I mean, we're just all in on dodge. Got no choice. That's what I have to be. Elite wind slash. To go with the elite. Dodge. Quite nice. These guys got to do some damage, though, too. We'll go with that, and then dodge. Alright. And who'd have thought Jay with 33,000 damage? Wow. 47 kills. My goodness, Jay. You are a beast. Alright, so what are we looking at? A whole bunch of nothing. However, 3 Wraiths did survive. So let's add another one. Battle-worn steel cutter. I'm looking for specific things now. You can take that, I suppose. Here you go. Here's another one. Another Wraith, you bet. Tempestuous Rod. Novice Cloth Vestments. Is this it? It's attack speed and range. We need dodge, man. That's what we need. Suppose I can take that. And not enough gold for a reroll. Yikes. But we at least have some weapons for our newest additions to the team. However, I'm a little concerned about these guys because they're not going to be able to get the super high dodge that our other units have, right? They're just not going to have that advantage. But it's pretty amazing choosing novice gear over even elite gear because the dodge is good on it, right? Like, that's pretty crazy. However, we're going to be forced to build this guy in a bit different of a fashion. Kyle, just wait. He's fallen. He'll be the first to go. Just watch. Let's go. Jax. Okay, so Jax is gone. Vex. Kyle. So Kyle actually did survive a little longer than I thought. However, our Wraiths that were around and with us last round, of course Jay as well, still remain. Chopping down bosses like bosses, I suppose. Electric slash, yes. Don't mind if I do. Dodge, yes. Right, HP buff, I suppose. Dodge, yes. Alright, let's keep cutting them down, boys. Let's go. Level 16 J, lead the way. Let's go. Use your AoE skills where appropriate. Be interested to see what kind of damage these other wraiths are doing. I mean, obviously we know Jay's doing work. Lifesteal buff. Stealth, no. The only thing I would consider is the dodge buff itself. I do like that they at least give you a lot of gold, but yeah, 40,000 damage for Jay. Cade with 5,000. Ball with 4,800. Here's another wraith. Yeah, so Warden Greaves. This is a good piece of gear to purchase. It's amazing how the strategy has just completely shifted. Like, completely away from units that can use even mythic gear. It's all about the dodge. Kind of crazy. Didn't see this going in this direction, but... Wyvern Pike Spear. Sure. Skyfire. Iron Dagger. Thornwood Bow. Eternal Frostband. It's just not adding any dodge. We need dodge, man. Swiftwind Charm. That's dodge. Okay. So let's get equipped here. Let's get outfitted. So these three guys are looking pretty good. The best armor I can get is this. Silent Shadow Vestments paired up with the Arcane Leggings. If I can get those two, it's plus 40 dodge. And then this ring right here is another 16, right? So you pair those three together with the Wraith's natural dodge and also the dodge buff, and we stand a fighting chance. So if you're noticing a pattern, units that have the Warden Greaves on seem to survive. Alright, so Swiftwind Charm. Yep, dodge. Wyvern Pike Spear, why not? Throw that on. Then how about pants for you, buddy? So dodge plus 5. Let's sell this. I'm going to sell our novice gear. Just not crazy about it. Cloth vestments. I mean, this is like the next up armor, believe it or not. We got this. Dodge. And dodge. Yep, you bet. Okay, so this guy's got sort of a patchwork equipment selection, but we'll do our best. Maybe it buys us a little bit more time, a few more rounds. We're at wave 23 here, now 24. Clint is down. Tev. Wasn't even aware that I had a Clint, Tev, or Reese in the party. Must have been 3 newcomers. However, Jay and his band of just resilient wraiths here are doing great things. Really hanging in there. Jay's still learning adept skills, though. I'm good on that, man. He's our main damage dealer, so let's get his damage up. Double slash or just regular slash. I think I'm good. Let's go with dodge. Thorn Shield. We have HP buff or lifesteal. Really kind of holding out for the dodge buff. So while we wait patiently for that, let's go ahead and get some more dodge. Yeah, I think dodge is broken in this game. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Frozen Blade. I mean, we're good. It's a simple formula. It really is. So stealth. That is not the dodge buff. Dodge chance. Alright, get some gear, get some gold. Get some wraiths. Eternal Frostband. Also not what I'm looking for. Okay, here you go. Here's another one of these. Plus 16 dodge rings. Quite nice. Here's another one. Yes. The strategy has completely shifted here, my friends. It just has. We'll take this. Let's make sure all of our top guys have one of these rings on. Warden Greaves. novice pants. And for a weapon, let's go with the little dagger. Little pokey pokey. Dodge chance, I suppose. And the spear. Sure thing. Another spear for you, buddy. Dodge chance. We have no suitable pants or armor for you really yet. And we are starting to get into the nameless ones. So they're obviously not recycling names here in this one. Wave 25. A nameless one has fallen. Another nameless one has fallen, and yet again, we have menacing demons. I'd be real curious to see what, like, the orcish endless waves look like, right? We're getting real familiar with these demons, though, that's for sure. And it is, again, the dodge that is just absolutely crazy. I mean, 132.7 dodge for Jay here. And it's not like he's a slouch in the damage department either. He's no one-trick pony. 126 dodge for Ball. And 102.6 for Cade. Let's keep grinding. Lion's Tunic. Wraith, yes. Thornwood, Apprentice Chainmail. Silkweave Trousers. Here you go. That's a good pair of legs. At least for what we're trying to do. Swiftwind Charm. No. Dodge 16. Yep. Buy that every single time. Wraith, yes. Buy that. Skyfire, Adept Peasant. Falcon Blade, Arcane Alacrity. A healer, a druid. We're all out of gold. Fresh out of gold. Alright, well, let's get outfitted here. Alright, so you, lucky recipient, get some Warden Greaves, get some Silkweave Trousers, get an Enigmatic Band, and take up your spear, my son. Let's go. Get a band. Get the Acolyte's legs, I suppose. Cloth vestments. And take up your spear. And let's go. Reach wave 25 on any level on endless mode. Just got that achievement. So we're on to wave 26 here, and got some new blood to get dodgy. Let's go. Slash, but get dodgy, more importantly. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if this team can come back from the dead, literally. Dodge is crazy. They're hanging in there well. It might simply just be, my friends, that Jay is literally indestructible and cannot be hit. I mean, that could very well be. His dodge is over 100, right? I don't know how that mechanic works exactly. If it's a percentage, though, if you dodge 100% of the time, then I don't see how you die, if you know what I mean. Let's get the Falcon Slash with you. And you guessed it, more dodge. Jay is level, is that 18? Yeah, level 18. Wow. What a beast. Alright, the team's hanging in there. With, believe it or not, adept gear. It's pretty crazy. A stealth crit buff. Suppose we can go with stealth and more dodge. Whoops, he had an extra point there. I mean, when I first got into endless mode here and the team got pretty much wiped, I was thinking we were going to be in for a really short video, but what do you know? Here we are. Let's go with Wind Slash. And more dodge. Wind Stab. That's poison. Double Slash is stun, but it's novice. Let's upgrade the wind stab, and let's hit dodge twice. Another nameless one with blink. I don't like the idea of you zipping around the battlefield, bud. Alright, another wave down. Jay, of course, the champion. Alright, let's reroll. Blaze Fury Carver, Soul Blade. I mean, we're doing this without sponsors too, right? It's pretty crazy. Here we go. Silent Shadow Vestments. Exactly what you want to see. Alright, so let's get that on ball. Welcome to 109 dodge, buddy. Let's throw this on you. Alright, excellent. Let's keep that kind of energy and luck. Let's go. Swiftwind Charm. I think we can probably do better. Enigmatic Band, that's 16 dodge. We'll take it. Add another Wraith, you bet. Lion's Tunic. Thunderstrike Band. Another Wraith, yep, you bet. Soul Blade, Death Rider. Silkweed Trousers, yes, you bet. Take those. Alright, we're all out of gold. So let's get you the Silkweave Trousers. This is like standard issue stuff here. Right? Get your Enigmatic Band, get your... Well, if we had it. Silkweave Trousers. Acolyte's Legs. And it's like, no, don't make me put on the elite armor. You know what I mean? Like, it's really funny that we are prioritizing novice and adept gear over elite gear. Really funny. Alright, let's go, boys. Okay, the nameless ones have fallen. They just didn't have what it takes anyways. Alright, 123 dodge. I'm going to get more damage now. I'm going to start investing in damage for my higher level guys. Somebody's got to start helping Jay out, right? It's a thing of beauty, for sure. Let's go with double fiery slash for you and dodge. You're still an up-and-comer. Dodge, electric slash, yes. We got Zarnak, the big old demon with the cleaver. Well, I suppose if he can't make contact with you, then you're all good. We're at wave 27 here. And like I said, my friends, this video is going as long as we survive. So yeah, you guessed it, dodge chance. Boom. Fiery slash, yes, dodge. I think once we get to like level 10, we'll start hitting attack damage with these guys. Jay, 30,000 damage only there. You're falling off, bro. Alright. Alright, Silkweave Trousers. Yes, absolutely. I mean, Whispering Wind Talisman is fantastic. I will buy this. I mean, maybe we can get some kind of mythic build in here. Like, maybe we can try it now with so many Wraiths. Maybe if we can get our metagame dodge up enough, we can actually have some luck. I mean, there's units that are maybe worth trying out. Like, these guys, I think, are kind of worth at least trying out. Acolyte's Legs, I mean, I'm not going to be buying those. Alright, we're all out of cash. Makes sense. Alright, you. Morbid Doom. I mean, it would be a shame to just leave all this mythic gear on the table, right? I mean, 40 dodge, right? If we can get our dodge value up, who knows? Maybe one of these guys breaks through, gets a few level ups, hangs around for a bit, has more than just a cup of coffee with the team, if you know what I mean. Guess we're going to find out. That is the sure thing. We'll be finding out real soon. Alright, Jay, level 19. 19 for Jay. Absolutely crazy. Let's go. If the Wraiths would just let... Well, the Death Knights would just let the Wraith do their thing. We'd have a lot more success. But that's not how it works, as you see their gear littered on the battlefield right there. Here we go. So we get a dodge buff and stealth buff with this Wraith here. So that's a promising young up-and-comer. Let's go. Double fiery slash. Not in place of elite skills. He's level 20, so this is Jay, of course. What a stud. He's got too much dodge. Falcon slash. I think this is quite okay. This guy seems to be surviving good enough, so let's go ahead and up attack and attack. Elite dodge buff, yes. That's a good get. Double slash, attack upgrade. Dodge chance. And this is ball. Let's do the damage. Looks like we can hit it twice. I mean, this is crazy. Dodge is really this OP, huh? I mean, I knew it was good from my time with the demo, but my goodness, is it insane. Let's add one of you guys. Looking for some dodgy gear. Let's go. Amulet of the Silent Forest. There you go. Plus 15 dodge. We'll take it. It's not plus 16. Just 15, of course. But we'll take it. Death Rider, Verdant Grove Charm. How about another Wraith? And look, our Warband grows, right? We're able to kind of hang in there just a little bit. Well, maybe not even just a little bit, like just a lot of it, right? If you think about it. I'm not really doing anything too crazy. I'm just investing into dodge, one of the core skills in the game that the game gives you a lot of different opportunities to improve, right? So yeah, here's this ring. Wait, where's that ring? This. 15 dodge, 3 lifesteal. I don't throw this on Jay, do I? The lifesteal is what I like about it. Let's make that Jay's like special ring. And I think what we need is we just need our units to break through, right? One of our Death Knights to survive a few rounds. Get a few level ups. Alright, let's go. So let's see what happens. We've got Zarnak. They just keep throwing bosses, and here's a level up, right? So stun chance, yes. Let's go with dodge. See if we can. Here's a level up. Yes. Dodge. Let's see if we can salvage these individuals here. If I was going to do this again, I would just simply go all into dodge. Okay, so we talked about salvaging. Well, that's not going to happen. A slash for a nameless Wraith. It's adept. Let's not do anything crazy. Let's go into damage instead. And damage instead as well. Just slicing and dicing here, my friends. Let's go. Let's go. Now be honest here, my friends. Be honest. When we first started the video, and we got absolutely wiped, Did you imagine us getting a full party again? If I'm thinking about my own thoughts, which can sometimes be scary, but my own thoughts, I was like, no way. We're gonna wipe. This is gonna be like a 10-minute long video. Well, boy, how the tables turn, huh? All it takes is some adept gear, I guess. Like adept and elite gear. It's crazy to me. It really is. However, our gear is going to be stretched very, very thin. Yeah. I mean, we're at the point where we're just not even rocking weapons on some of these guys. So I've got to continue to invest in the certain standard issue kit that has been making us successful so far. So let's go. Got more of these guys. And honestly, as long as they don't get hit by AoE skills, they should be pretty good. Like, the enemy should just simply lock on to certain units, fail to hit them, and then our newer units simply grind levels, which grinds dodge, right? It's kind of what's been happening. However, every now and then you get a stray bullet. Takes one of our guys out, but like I'd mentioned previously, there was a commenter that asked, you know, how do you get to level 65 in endless mode? I wasn't even aware that that was an achievement. Actually, after reading that comment, I took a look at the Steam achievements for the game, and I saw that that was indeed one. And then I came to the revelation that, well, I should be closing out my runs here with, like, let's run the team through elite mode and let's see how strong we actually are. But to answer that question, my friend, if you're watching this video, this is how you do it. It's probably the only way you can do it, to be honest. I'd be curious to see how a full team of angels would do in endless mode, because they have among the best growth stats in the game. So maybe they just naturally get strong enough. Or maybe if you do like a crazy lifesteal build. And there's definitely things to try out, but this one will certainly take you far. This strategy right here. A wind slash for slow. Let's do it. More damage. Crit bloodlust. I'm good. More damage. Dodge. Wind slash elite. Yep, don't mind if I do. Let's go. Double fiery slash. Good on all of that. Let's go damage though. Getting stronger point by point. Let's go. This one's an easy solution. We do have the dodge buff here. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's go with this. Let's add dodge. Electric slash. I think I'm good, kind of right where this guy's at right here. So, wow, he's got 3 ticks and a damage. And let's get back to the shop phase. Rusty leather. We have yet another wraith. Let's re-roll. So I need some weapons as well, right? Cloth vestments. That's not what I'm looking for. Seasoned Falcon Blade. We'll take that. Savage leather pants. Silkweave trousers. Yes. That's good news. Ragged axe. Requiem. Oh, we're all out of gold anyways. Alright, so we got a weapon and a pair of pants. So the weapon can go to you, buddy. That means you can have this and this pair of pants. Surprisingly, the guy with the lion's tunic survived. Very surprised to see that. Alright, looking good. Let's go. Let the craziness just continue. Electric slash, yes, and then dodge for you. Attack upgrade, dodge. Let's go. I mean, we're starting to get really, really strong. Heaven strike. Dodge buff elite. Love to see that. Damage. Let's go. Attack upgrade elite. Sure. And dodge. More dodge. Our 7th level into dodge. I mean, honestly, I just saw that right down there, right? So one of our wraiths was isolated. The whole enemy party ran to them. And they just sat there and it was just dodge, 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 dodge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's way OP. We already know that that's what's happening, but it's particularly interesting to see it displayed in real life here, right? I'm going to try to speed this up as much as I can. So don't at me in the comments if I make a few misclicks here and there. Alright, keep cutting them down. Let's go, boys. Elite Heaven Strike. Yeah, we'll take it. And you guessed it, more damage. I'd be real interested to see what like a super high defense build would do for you. Like, we're talking super, super high. Like, you invest both the metagame, you get the best gear, you put all of your points into defense. Be curious what that does compared to dodge. That guy's almost dead. He survives. We got Cade, Ball, and Jay. The new trio, just the stud trio for sure. Warden Greaves, yes. Seasoned Falcon Blade, yes. We need both of those things. Scepter, Arcane Leggings, yes. The answer is yes. Okay, so legs. Get some legs, buddy. Okay, so we got a suit of armor for you. He needs a ring. Pair of legs for you, which you have. Pair of legs for you, which now you have. And a weapon. Alright, looking good. I think I'm good on re-rolling. Suppose I could add more. Let's add 2 army slots and see if we can just kind of sneak one of these guys in. The thought here is, of course, to get the sponsor, right? Which is going to be very strong with the quantity of heroes that we have. So this is 16% HP and 12% damage. I mean, if we can sneak them in there, if they can survive, I'm not going to even bother equipping them. They either make it through or they don't. It's really that simple. And we're going dodge with them as well. If they survive this wave, I will equip them. They have to earn it, right? Otherwise, we're going to be here till for the next 5 hours, it feels like. Alright, Faceless Wraith. Nameless Wraith, I should say. Probably Faceless, too. There goes... Who do you think it was? The Death Rider or the Rattle Bones? My guess is the Rider. Damage. Fiery Blade. No, it was the Rattle Bones. The Rider is still up, which is good. I mean, we could certainly use a guy that can wield all of our best gear, right? He's just got to stay alive. Definitely has the damage output potential. Jay, level 26 now. Get some damage, my friend. 286 for Jay. I'm going to try to speed this up as much as humanly possible here, my friends. Get some dodge, bro. Alright, so the horseman might have earned himself some gear. We'll see. That's like my rule now. I'm going to make it earn it. Wind slash. Get some dodge. Twice. Alright, so he's down. Well, you might have argued that, hey, if he had some gear on, he might have survived. Yeah, maybe. I think we have so many units that it's more feasible to sneak one of these guys through this time. Alright friends, just checking in here real quick. So we did reach level 33 with our stud J. That's right, level 33. And I want you to take a look at some of these stats here. So 1,047.3 attack damage, almost 700 life, 124.4 dodge. This individual, right, this guy right here, J, the Elite Wraith, is an absolute force to be reckoned with. He cannot be stopped. In fact, what I was able to do is I was able to incorporate a few other units to start getting our sponsors back. And it's made all of the difference, frankly. So let's see. We have... That's right, some Death Riders involved, right? Definitely have some Death Riders involved. They're doing good things for us. I've been working up their dodge. We have, of course, our Elite Wraiths just doing work, right? I've been just working the shop. I've been working... the units. I believe I have like 18 or 19 units in my warband overall. And it's to the point where we can actually capitalize on our sponsorships, which is great. So I've been working the Death Riders, and I also have a few Liches right here. Been working them up in dodge, and it's made all the difference. I mean, dodge is absolutely busted in this game. But you can see we are just routinely melting through the enemy here. And I will show you, like, we are snowballing big time, like... It's kind of crazy. Like, I knew dodge was strong. I know I keep saying this, but I knew dodge was strong. But my goodness, is dodge absolutely busted in this game. It's crazy. So we're at weight 42 and still trucking here. Just still trucking. I almost have like too many units to manage, though, to be honest with you. Like, it's just, I feel like I spend most of my time in this screen here. We almost have a Lich with maxed out dodge, though. But I mean, just look at what happens, right? The enemy waves stand no chance against us. And somewhere in that mass is Jay, who is hitting for a freakishly high amount of damage. So I've just been going dodge. I've been building dodge. Been grabbing the dodge buff where possible, of course. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Wish we could get a sequence where somebody isn't leveling up so you could actually get a feel for what's actually happening here, but we are just swallowing up the enemy almost instantaneously. And it's kind of crazy. Like, I didn't think it would... I know I keep saying this. I didn't think it would be this broken, but it certainly is. It is this broken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close out this wave here so we can get back to the inventory screen. I can show you a little bit more about our team. We have a pretty ferocious team. A warband, if you will, right? So let's just keep rocking and rolling here, my friends. Adding damage to the Wraiths, adding dodge to everybody else, essentially, is what we're doing. I mean, honestly, the other units, the only reason I need them is for that sponsorship. But the sponsorship is obviously a significant boost. So I have interest in keeping them alive, of course. Just needed to get a nice foundation of units first. We are at 9 dodge chance here in the meta. So we're going up to 10 now. So we have 10 ticks into dodge chance, which gives, you know, plus 10 dodge just right out the gate for all of our units. Quite nice. And yeah, we're gaining cash. I mean, we got 8 grand in the bank. 19 of 19 heroes on the field. Right, and this is what our team looks like. So, obviously we have Jay, right? 1,075.8 damage. Absolutely insane. Like, it cannot be rivaled with. Never seen anything like it. And then we have a level 20 Death Rider actually as well, with 60 dodge, right? I mean, this ring gives plus 30. All the more reason to add a mythic to your squad, of course. 63 with this guy, 60 with this guy. We have a Lich with 66 dodge, 40.6 with Mr. Rattleblade here, and then Elite Lich with 27.5. He might not hang around too long, but that's okay because what we really need is just one of a kind to actually unlock the sponsors. So Miss Bones is giving 135% melee damage to the overall team, which is quite nice. And then Mr. Bones is doing, chipping in 16% HP and 12% damage. Obviously with percentages and damage value so high, it's what makes Jay so incredibly strong. And it's just been, it's been a revelation. Dodge breaks this game. It truly does. I'm comfortable saying that. But I also think that our unit's attack power is super, super strong. We got Ball here hitting for 783, 688 for Cade. Our top 3 units are very, very strong. And then, the next 2 or 3 units are also hitting in the mid to high 600s as well. So very, very strong overall team here. Very, very strong. Made very strong, of course, by the sponsors. But, when you have a stalwart like Jay at the top of your lineup, it's really hard to lose. So we're going to keep grinding here, my friends. I'm going to go for that achievement here. I'm going to unlock it here on the channel with this build. If we can, of course. Maybe the game's going to throw something special at us. Not sure. Haven't really had a problem so far, though. Especially since we were able to sort of stabilize our team and get our correct units on the field. Build up a snowball of the Wraiths. And then, of course, add back in these other units to help with the sponsors. So I'm going to be right back. Of course, I will have another update for you real soon. Stay tuned, and thanks so much. All right, my friends, just checking back in here. So I think we're at about wave 52 or 53 or so. We have some insane developments to review here. So first off, Jay, level 46, right? A massive level 46, hitting for 1,814 damage, almost 1,000 HP. Dodge at 128.9. I've been allocating all points into attack damage essentially for everybody. I mean, if we look at our top, 10 units, I mean, everybody's hitting for over 1,000. It's absolutely crazy. Pay attention to this number right here, right? Absolutely crazy. And then, of course, it does dip down a little bit, but I mean, we have a bunch of level 40 essentially Wraiths. Absolute beast, absolute tank. It's absolutely been insane. We're at 21 of 21. I've essentially managed to keep the party alive from battle to battle, right? We had a lot of struggles with that early on. Not really so much the case anymore because it's literally just a ball of destruction that consumes the enemy entirely. We have a nice little stable of Death Riders as well. Got 4 of them. And then, funnily enough, we actually did manage to get the skeleton to its mythic form, the Rattleblade. Really cool looking sprite right there with the Bardiche or the axe, whatever you want to call it. I mean, a really fun class, but essentially what I've been doing is just investing heavily in dodge for everybody. So I want you to pay attention to this number right here, the dodge chance. So you can see everybody is well above 100. Then you get into the Death Riders, and most of them are in the high 70s. And then it does drop off a little bit with some of the newer units I've added, but my goodness, is dodge absolutely OP. It absolutely destroys the game. So let's go ahead and hop on into a battle here, my friends. I've got 27k in the bank. I pretty much found that I don't really need to spend gold anymore. I mean, honestly. And I really don't even need to allocate points. So I just want you to see. I'm just going to continuously click done here. I'm not going to be spending points. I just want you to see how quickly we disperse of a level 52 wave here. So I'm just going to keep clicking right here in place. We're just going to pass over all of the level ups, and I just want you to see the pure destruction and ownage that occurs, of course. It's pretty crazy. I mean, it really is. It really is. So just like that. I mean, just like that. Not a single threat to any single unit. We have Cade as our stud here. Surprisingly, Jay is, in the support column getting a bronze or a silver medal perhaps, but Cade, I mean, these Wraiths are just so incredibly strong. Would highly recommend that you take a look at the Wraith And if you want to have success in, you know, the endless arena here, I mean, dodge is absolutely the way. I don't know the last time I've taken a point of damage, to be honest. 60,000 damage. I mean, it's... I don't know how else to describe it. It's crazy. So, I'll be checking back in here as we ramp toward wave 65. That is, of course, the goal. And I will patch you back in. So, we'll be right back here, my friends. Thanks so much. Otherwise, I mean, we're looking at, like, this literally would have been probably a 4-hour video. I'm not going to do that to you, so... We'll give you the truncated version. I'll patch you back in. Thanks. All right, my friends, so we are 3 battles away from 65. That's right. So that is the goal, of course, 65. So here's a quick summary of the team. Of course, we do have Jay, right? So Jay is an absolute beast, hitting for 3,000 damage with over 1,100 HP. Just an absolute beast, 134 dodge. Cannot be killed. In fact, can probably not even be damaged, if I'm being completely honest. And if we kind of go through the ranks, you're seeing a lot of just high damage numbers. Look right here, right? 26, 22, 27, 25, 24, 25, 23, and then 15, 20, and 78. And then we kind of get into some of the weaker units in the overall warband. But ultimately, I mean, it's been absolutely insane. Like, it really has. Like, just establishing a foundation of wraiths that will suck in the enemy and destroy the enemy in a quick manner has allowed us to add all kinds of auxiliary units and, of course, secure our sponsors. So I don't even really need to worry about messing around in the shop, adding new units. I mean, I suppose I could, but I don't really need to. So what I'm going to do is we are going to grind together toward the end of wave 65. So what I mean is we're going to do it together. I'm just going to blaze through it. I want you to see what happens when we have a warband with such strength. Let's go. So you are seeing bosses melt before your eyes. Like bosses that have HP. They're tanky. They are made for battle. They're made for war. They are made to be some of the more advanced and stronger and challenging units in the game, but not in this case. They are being melted pretty much as soon as they enter the field. And this is the demon army, of course, and the only thing that really takes damage that I've seen is like the summons from the liches, honestly. Everything else, I mean, I don't even know if we've been hit in the past 20 waves, to be honest with you. So this is wave 63, and it's been just wholly consumed. I mean, we got a random MVP every time, it seems. This guy did 121,000 damage, which is pretty crazy. Jay is nowhere to be found, even though he's our strongest. This one is a nameless wraith. So let's jump on into wave 64 here, and you're going to see more of the same, but, I mean, look at these boss creatures just being absolutely consumed. So essentially what the strategy was is you get dodge, right? You go all in on dodge, and you use it to keep your allies alive, of course. And then once you're at a certain point with dodge, and you essentially dodge everything, then you can just go all in on damage. And that's what I've been doing. And honestly, like, the level ups have become cumbersome, right? They certainly just have. So again, Jay, nowhere to be found, right? In fact, we got a Death Rider on the MVP list there. So here is wave 65. But that is the strategy. Like, that's how, at least in my mind, that's how you get to wave 65 here. I don't know how we would have done it with a non-dodge build, but dodge is way OP, I think, is what we can all learn collectively here from this particular video, my friends. Dodge is just OP. So really, you just go all into damage. Like, everybody's over 100 dodge. They can't be touched. I think the metagame has like 15 dodge invested into it. Look at this guy has 11 upgrades. He's up to about 3,000 attack. I mean, it just gets crazy. It just snowballs so quickly. That guy has 12. I'm not going to bother with it. I mean, this is honestly the tedious part. And then here is the commander level upgrade. So we have 18 points into dodge. 18 points. Long lost are the days of HP unit regen, right? So I would almost just say go with dodge. If you want to go far in the endless arena here, just go with dodge. Just give it a shot. If you really want to see how strong your units can truly become, I mean, honestly, like, I didn't expect numbers such as this. Like, even this mythic Rattleblade that we added very late in the game, I mean, he's even hitting for 1700 damage. And he's even got 111 dodge. I mean, it's crazy. It absolutely is crazy. But you gotta love it. So this should conclude Wave 65. It should earn us our achievement. Maybe I have to do one more. So let's do one more and see if this... Yeah, there we go. So you might not be able to see it on the screen, but we do get it. Divine Commander, reach Wave 65 on Endless Arena. So tremendous. We got it. Might actually be the first on Steam to get it. I'm not sure about that for sure. But we got it, my friends. So let's go ahead and complete this final wave here. And let's land this plane on a very, very, very long episode of Heroes Warband. But, you know, like I said, there was a commenter that was like, hey, please show us how to get to 65 in the Endless Dungeon. And I was thinking about it. I was like, well, it's got to be a dodge build for sure. And then I saw the newly unlocked characters, and I was like, well, the Wraith has 35 stock dodge. Let's build a dodge build around this. And it's fitting that Jay is the last round's MVP here with 160,000 damage. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. He chalked up 34 MVPs throughout this entire run. Level 64. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and get a final assessment of the team before we land this plane here real quick. So Jay, 3345.9, the highest damage I've ever seen. Now obviously the, Endless Arena allows you to really get really strong characters. They get high enough level, and then of course the new point system where you're allowed to assign statistics to each character at level up, right? But I mean, some of these characters, like these Wraiths, are just absolutely insane. I mean, level 64. Like, level 64, think about that. It's crazy. It absolutely is, and it's all enabled by dodge. It really is. So I think dodge is absolutely busted in this particular game here, my friends. I would guess that dodge gets sort of reimagined or retooled at some point. But if you want to have a little bit of success and maybe get that achievement on Steam, just go ahead and do a dodge build and have some fun. Just have a little bit of patience because it's going to take a while. I think I've been probably playing this game for 3.5 hours straight or so. So that's about it for the Heroes Warband. Absolutely breaking and busting and crushing the game with dodge. I think the Wraith is a really good character for that. And we secured the achievement. We're probably in the 0.1 percentile. And we secured the achievement. So with that said, my friends, I'm going to finally, at last, get on out of here. Thank you so much for tuning into the video today. I really do appreciate that. Please give the video a like if you appreciate the effort put into this one here. Spent a lot of time on this particular video, of course, but put together a fun and strong dodge build, just displaying its sheer power. Try it out for yourself if you like. Please also consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Would love to have you in a growing community. Thank you so much for spending some time here, my friends. I really do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.